And right now, the weatherman, would you believe, is actually winning. Not too favourable about that. Don't like that at all. I really, really don't. Anyway, it is Monday, the 15th of July. It's simply because I reckon the weather's going to get up to about 14 degrees. Barbara says 20 degrees today. I don't think that's going to get there. But 14, I think we can if we work at it before the rain arrives. And believe me, we are under weather watch. Tell you what, better do this. That's right, you're right here at galaxy107fm. Let me move my microphone a little bit, just so I can get everything in, you know what I mean? One of these weird position mic stands, it really is. Got to welcome everybody on board, and very, very happy to have you with us, really. If you're a first-time viewer, tell you what, why not do this? Why not sub, thumb, bell? Bingo. Bell notifications when we have important people, much like Chris Andreas coming out of Vancouver Island, British Columbia today. Believe me, great to catch up with the brother man again, it really is. Subscribe, become a member of the family. We call it The Noise here at Galaxy. And believe me, we'd be more than happy to have you on board. We really, really would. At the same time, the thummy thing, you know what to do with that, right? Yeah. Get epileptic with it. Go on, give it the, get friendly anyway. So, tell you what, better kick this off, starting with the moral. Here's Chris Andreas. That gives us a minute or two, Chris.
It's a two and a bit, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a short one.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's not an 8-minute trackie.
No.
How's Louis?
He's good. Yeah, no. Louis did that gig with me yesterday. He had a good time.
Very, very cool.
We had to do, yeah, it was fun because we're mostly just playing new material. So we're just kind of seeing how the audience reacts to it, if they like it or not. Sure. So far, so good.
Nice. It's always good to have a feedback moment, isn't it?
Yeah, you don't know if it's going to work. You know, when you're in the studio, you don't know till you go out live. And then when you play it in front of people, immediately, you figure out as soon as you hit that last note whether or not they liked it or not. Exactly. The applause or lack thereof.
Exactly. So, general reaction was?
Good, positive. One person said one of the new songs was one of their favorite songs. So, yeah.
That's fantastic.
So,
yeah, I like that kind of feedback. I really, really do, because that you can grow from. We had a gentleman that had been listening to us for a little while because we promote his daughter, and he says, Grant, that start in the morning way too long. It is hugely long, simply because if you're a first-time listener, you're wondering 25 minutes later when the music's going to start. So, we completely restructured the breakfast show.
Really? Wow.
Just on one person.
Well, you know what? Sometimes, it just takes one person to kind of put an idea in your head and you go, you know what? Maybe we'll try that.
Yeah, and that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
That's right, I got to turn the mic on. Here we go again. I can't let the team down by not doing something funny. Good morning, and nice to have everybody on board. Of course, the moral of the story, Chris Andreas joining us out of Vancouver Island, and really, really, absolutely elated to have the brother man back again. Welcome back, Chris.
Hey, thanks for having me back. Good to see you guys again.
Yeah, it's always a pleasure to catch up with you, and of course, pleasantries, of course, to not only Kerry, but to Jimmy as well, and maybe one day, you never know, you might be able to front him up and put him on camera as well. We might be able to meet the man.
I think I can probably arrange that here. Next time we get together, I'll do that very thing.
Very cool, because we've been putting him in charge of you for a number of years now.
Yeah, no, he's trying his best.
Very
I'm a hard guy to take.
Yeah, I bet you are, but I'm sure, you know, the horse riding tricks and all of that kind of, you know, great times. I'd love to be able to be a part of that, even though I don't ride horses, you know what I mean? So I'm very envious, I really am. Having said that, I think we should kick the show off with the moral of the story. Really? A kick in the nuts? Do we really need that?
Yes, it's good to know that. It's a good thing to know that it happens to everybody.
Oh yeah, believe me, I've had, you know, well, mine are almost square now over the years.
Yeah. It's because you're sitting down DJing.
No, it's really because they've been kicked that many times. Yeah, so they're coming out like cubes now, believe me.
I only meant it as a metaphor.
Yeah, I'm not going to show you though, I'm really not. But having said that, my friend, absolutely love this. What came behind this? How did you come to the lyrics of this one?
Basically, I think it just comes to, I was just thinking about, you know, nowadays, I guess they call it doom scrolling or whatever they do, but so many people online, on the internet, are, you know, just a lot of complaining. And I thought, you know, I just wanted to say, look, everybody goes through this stuff. You're not unique. You're not special. It's just how you deal with it, right? It's not how many times you get knocked down. It's how many times you get back up. Well, so life's going to kick you in the nuts. You just got to learn to accept that.
Well, maybe, just maybe, that's Donald Trump's new anthem.
It could be. I mean, you know, he just took a bullet to the ear. So, you know.
It's a hell of a way to get an ear piercing, don't you think?
I'd say that it probably is, yeah.
I don't think I'd want to try that one at all, to be honest. But
no, I don't think you do.
So let's refresh everybody's memory. I got Shona coming out of the Alberta area saying, you know, Grant, how do we get in touch with Chris Andreas? Do you have a website? Do you have where's the links? How can I buy your songs, and how can I, download your songs, and how can I buy merch?
Yeah, I have a website. It's www.officialchrisandres.ca. Or is it .com? One or the other, you'll find me. And you can also, if you just Google my name, man, I come up everywhere on all the streaming services, YouTube. I mean, I'm everywhere these days, it seems.
Believe me, I know. I've had a look myself. I really have. By the way, how's Dwayne Watson? I see that you guys got together and did a few shows.
Yeah, no, Dwayne's doing great. He just played, I think, this weekend. I think me and him are going to be doing a show together in September. Yeah, he's still just keeping on. Yeah, I actually think they're getting ready to release some new material soon too. So
right,
so that should be coming here.
Well, next time you do catch up with them, give them a poke in the eye for me, will you?
I will. I'll tell him to quit being a dick and reach out to you guys and say hello.
Absolutely. The last time that we spoke, literally he had climbed down the neck of a bottle after unfortunate relationship breakups with Karen, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, we've been sympathetic, but we haven't heard much from him since then, until I see on Facebook, here's the two of you bearded wonderfuls getting it on stage. Man, I was so envious.
Yeah, no, we're friends, and you know, we're similar in our worldview, and we're similar, you know, with our music. So anytime we get a chance to hang out and play music, we jump right on that. Yeah,
absolutely,
good man, good fellow.
Yeah, absolutely, and believe me, he is a member of the family. We're sympathetic to everything he's doing, and want to get back in touch with him to start promoting some more of his stuff. You know, he's a great artist.
I'll let him know. You'll be excited to hear that.
Nice.
Very humble man. He's very humble.
Yes.
So,
Yep, absolutely. And of course, Willie B. Saber as well. We love him as well, if you know what I mean.
yeah,
So,
Willie's awesome. Yeah, I just saw Willie 2 weeks ago, I think. Yeah, doing
Awesome.
great. They're doing great.
awesome,
They're killing it over
awesome.
here.
I see Louis Anoy is watching. Nice to have you on board. And Shavona Adams. Yeah, nice to have you on board, Louis. I was just saying hello to you via Chris earlier on. And Shavona Adams, absolutely love Shavona. We really, really do. Looking forward to anything new in the future, and which I'm going to ask Chris very, very shortly. But we're doing a world first, and believe me, we've got this before anybody else, and we've been playing it a little minute. Got to be honest with you. Win some, lose some. Brand spanking new. Tell me all about this, Chris. Come on, I'm excited about this.
Okay, yeah, win some, lose some. There's a theme going on. It's on the new record too, obviously, but it's a theme going on. I'm trying to kind of, in my own mind, figure out where the music industry is, right? And so each of these songs, and I kind of wrote it subconsciously, but when I started to look back at all the lyrics for all the songs, I realized I was kind of writing a love song to the music industry. How it's changing, how it's. I think if you're like, there's some people that are really negative, but like I think if you're an independent musician, this is probably the best time that it's ever been for an independent. And I think if you're not enjoying this time, you're not doing it right, because everything's there, all access for everything. And so win some, lose some. It's just for people that are having a bad day. You win some, you lose some. And in this industry, you'll lose a lot more than you win, but, take those little wins and enjoy them, and try to just learn from your losses. They say you never learn from your wins, you only learn from your losses. So win some, lose some.
Absolutely, you're right here at Galaxy. Here's brand new Chris Andreas. Win some, lose some.
Cheers, my friends.
You never get a happy compromise, let's put it that way.
Not with me.
Oh, dear.
I'm not a glass half full or a glass half empty. I'm like, is that piss?
Yeah, exactly. You and I are too much alike, I've got to be honest with you. We really are. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear.
Everyone.
Oh, look, Barbara's waving at the camera again.
Here's you guys.
Cheers to you, my bro. Absolutely. Unfortunately, I'm working. I'm not allowed to drink and drive at the moment.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm drinking a light beer, so I don't even know if that's considered a beer.
Here's a question for you.
It's taste.
Obviously, in Vancouver Island, you're not allowed to drink and drive. What's the percentage? 3.5 or something? One drink and that's it?
One drink you're allowed to have. Anything over that, they consider you to be intoxicated.
Okay, so why the hell do they put car parks around pubs?
I don't know. It's so stupid. And a lot of times, the police will park right across the street from the parking lot so they can grab people as they're heading out.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, these days...
You're creating criminals. That's what they're doing. Right?
Exactly. It's not a meeting place for Uber.
When I was growing up, my grandparents would have the kids in the back seat of the car. Well, they went into the pub and drank all afternoon, and then come out and we'd drive home. No seatbelts. Nobody died.
That was our parents as well. My parents as well.
We're becoming a nanny state. I think we're becoming a nanny state where the government just is involved in every aspect of our lives. So.
Yeah, we've got to run around in bubble wrap.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all well and good if you got a wife that likes popping this stuff, but and is a little kinky and weird. But believe me, in reality, I'm sorry, I'm not kind of doing that. It's silly.
No, I mean, no, totally, I agree, 100%.
They're going to turn all the cars into Nerf. Do you remember that stuff?
What's that?
They're going to turn all of our cars into Nerf.
Oh yeah.
You get run over by one of those, you just bounce.
They're going to make them autonomous, so we don't even drive anymore.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
just get in and they take us. And then you can drink all you want and nobody cares.
And at the same time, they'll be electric. So, you know, hey, you're saving the planet at the same time. So you've got an electric, self-driven Nerf vehicle. You get hit by one of those, you just bounce and go, it's okay, I'm okay.
Made out of-
That's weird.
Yeah.
It is. I think this one's more of a normal length. Big old Hammond organ in there, eh? Like that. Louis thinks this kind of sounds like a Stone song.
That's right, I got to turn the mic on again. I'm so glad I didn't let anybody down with this one, I really haven't. Today we're talking to Chris Andreas, and of course, his brand spanking new, released to the world. Yep, we're doing it, we really, really are. Win some, lose some, and, well, we were just, Louis was saying it's more like a Stone song.
He feels like, yeah, he gets that vibe from it. He said when he heard it actually mixed and done, he goes, that's got a real Stonesy feel to it. So if it passes Louis' inspection, then it's a good one.
Yep, well, I'll tell you what, I'm backing Louis right there. I'm loving it. I really, really am. And, we've only been playing it a little while, but it's doing okay. It's up around about 1,200 requests so far. So you're making inroads right now. See how it goes in about 6 weeks' time. I reckon it'll be up through the roof.
Yeah. Yeah, and we have one, and we'll be dropping one more single from the album, so that'll be in the next 3 to 4, maybe a month. I'm dropping it about a month.
You know,
And then the album, so.
that kind of preempts everything I was going to say, because I was going to say, is there anything in the can that you're going to pass on to us in the near future? We'd love to be able to...
You'll get the last single we're releasing from the album before anybody else. It'll go to you guys first.
You don't know how much...
And it's a big epic song, by the way. Like I think you're going to dig this one. It's the perfect song to kind of release the album to. Yeah.
Absolutely, but is it 8 minutes long?
No, I told 5 now. Thanks for 5 minutes.
Oh, okay. Well,
So you still have a quick break if you're fast and right on top of things.
nah, believe me, 5 minutes long is about average for us around here, if you know what I mean. We're not government radio, 3 minutes. Michael Botay is joining us. Nice to have you on board, Michael. Unfortunately, Chris, we're going to have to wrap this up right now because I've got to head over to Boaz, Alabama. Boaz, Alabama. I love the way he says that. We're going to be talking to Jason Cole for the very first time. And believe me, I'm looking forward to it. I really am. So, Chris, thank you so much for joining us. I'm looking forward to not only being a part of the next premiere. See, I got that out right. I did. Didn't get my tongue tied after all. But also being able to hear it and coming back and meeting up with not only yourself, but maybe, just maybe, you're going to drop Jimmy on me, and we'd love to be able to do that.
Next one too. We'll get Lou in on the next one too.
Awesome. Awesome. Believe me, I'm a big fan of his work. I really, really am. He just rips it up on that axe. So believe me, I'm looking forward to that as well. Love to Terry for me.
I will. You bet I will.
Excellent.
You say hi for me.
I will.
All your listeners.
I
Hey,
will.
everybody.
Absolutely, I will. But in the meantime, have a very happy and successful day, folks. Don't go anywhere. We are going at 11 New Zealand Standard Time, all the way over to Boaz, Alabama, to meet Jason Cole. In the meantime, happy radio, everyone.